All right, what's going on, guys? It's Nando back again with another video. Thanks for stopping by. And this is going to be kind of my final review on the Lectric XP bike. I've had a chance to put about 33 miles on it. I've let my girlfriend ride it. I haven't really done any modifications. I'm going to show you the one and only that I've done, and that's the seat. But just a little bit of how I feel, who's this bike for, and what can you expect going forward with this bike. And more importantly, for those that are beginners, for those that are newbies to the whole e-bike thing like I am and how I was going into this, you know, what's kind of like my hope going forward, you know what I mean? Because this has opened it up for me in terms of like a much broader sense of not only the e-bike community, but cycling in general, which I have loved because I've enjoyed every mile of the 33 I put on this bike. So real quick, spoiler alert, this is a must-buy bicycle. It's a must-buy e-bike. It's that much fun. It's really affordable from the grand scheme of what e-bikes cost. And I just want to, real quick, talk to you guys a little bit about it. So I'm going to start off by first focusing on the things I don't like. Those are very few. And then the things I do like and, you know, what I can expect going forward. So real quick, if you guys have watched my other videos, and if you haven't watched my videos, please hit that subscribe button. I've talked a little bit about how the bike came. What I mean by how it came is how it was assembled. A lot of people in forums have already discussed the fact that brake pedals are a little loose. Bolts and things are a little loose. Well, those are all things that you should generally check and make sure that it's good to go before you start riding. But the things that I'm a little taken back by are the derailleur guards, how the derailleur is, the derailleur adjustment as a whole, the gears and all that stuff, because that has caused a lot of people stress and confusion. And for people that are really new to cycling and people that are new to e-bikes in general, like myself, I don't know what a derailleur guard is. I didn't know what a derailleur adjuster was. I didn't know what limits and, you know, L limits and H limits and you know, sprocket, things of that nature. And of course, I've been learning, and I'm going to hopefully get to the point where I can adjust and do those things myself. But the bike, from what I've read and from what I've gathered, have come in a way that it's needed adjustments, it needed tweaks, and this and the other. In my last video, I talked about definitely taking it to a local bike shop and getting it tuned. I haven't done that yet. I will be doing that here probably in the next few weeks, and I'll do a follow-up video on that. But I've noticed that the way the bike is right now, my gears do not shift past 5th or 6th. It skips 1 or 2, so I need to get my gears adjusted. I know it has to do with my derailleur and my limits and this and the other. So I wish that the bike had come with that already ready to go. Obviously, nothing can be perfect, especially for that price range. So there's that. 2, the seats, guys. I've actually gone out and changed these seats. Check this out. Y'all see this? This right here is a Cloud 9 seat. I'll link it in the description below. You can get that off of Amazon. It's been recommended to me, but the seat in general is a must-buy. You've got to get a new seat. It wasn't comfortable. I feel like it hurt my lower back, and I've still been kind of recovering a little bit from my lower back because of the seat that the bike came with. Let's see. Oh, and in my other video, I had talked about the noise. So a lot of people thought it was the derailleur. A lot of people thought it was something to do with the pedals and whatnot. And I'm pretty 100% sure it has to do with the sprockets, because even when I just use throttle, it still makes noise. And by sprockets, I mean these things right here. They're rubbing up. They're not all tight and around, and that's making noise. I've kind of tuned that out because that was a serious issue at first. But now it's okay. I'm not really concerned with that at this point. What else? The key has to be in at all times. I don't know if you guys know this, but key has to be in at all times. They give you 2. It is what it is. So if it gets damaged, I mean, I guess I'm screwed. What else here? Well, I didn't even take the plastic off of this thing yet. Handlebars. A lot of people dislike these. I don't hate these. I don't love these. I wish they were a little softer, but I don't really care about getting that changed out. Little things like this, guys. See this right here? I'm using a little bit of tape right here to get this together, because this tubing was coming loose right when I got it. And as you can see, it's starting to kind of undo on its way down. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it on the things I dislike. So as you can tell, those are things that are way, way insignificant and minuscule for the grand scheme of how I feel about this bike, because I love this bike. I'm gonna start off by saying this. It's just cool. I have had neighbors stop me. I have had people at Crosslight stop me. Most people that watch me ride by are asking me how or what the fat tires are or what it is, because it's a unique bike. You know, you're stopped at a light and then you start going and this thing just goes. And people are not used to that. And then they barely see you pedal and they're like, what's going on? So the cool factor, the wow factor is definitely there with this bike, and it hasn't run out yet, and it's been 33 miles. My girlfriend, for example, she was kind of like, I don't really think this is going to be that cool. She rode it last Friday, and she had the biggest smile on her face. She actually kind of wants her own, and we're actually thinking about getting that. So the whole cool factor, what it is, you're excited. If any of you have ridden on a boosted board before, I own one, and that thing still is fun a year and a half later. This is funner, though. The fat tires, I did not know what to expect. I did a lot of reviews on just fat tires in general before buying this bike, and I love the fat tires. When I start pedaling and there's grass or, you know, some dirt or this, that, and the other, I don't care about going over it. Obviously, I'm not going to do that with a boosted board, and I'm not going to do it with normal tires. I'm okay. I feel comfortable. I feel confident. It takes a little bit to adjust, but it's so much nicer to ride on. It's so much more comfortable. Okay, the folding, I haven't really used the folding aspect of this bike yet because I haven't traveled with it, but it's there. Doesn't hurt that it can fold. It is a little heavy, but the folding is there and makes you compact the size back down, so that's exciting. What else? The back trunk, or the little, you know, rail, whatever they have back there, I hope to get a pack of some sort to put back there. So please let me know in the comment section below. There's really two spots that I'm looking for. I'm looking to put one on the stem where the handles are, and then back there. So please let me know what, you know, you'd recommend, if it's on Amazon or somewhere else, or if I have to go to like REI or something, or my local bike stop. But I'd love to be able to purchase it off of Amazon if possible. But I love that that's there because my girlfriend, for example, she's already talked about going grocery shopping with this bike. And it did come with the Rainiers, but I don't really care for that. I want more of a hard shell carrying case for like my mic and my phone and things of that nature. It has a little light on the front. It is what it is. You know, that's not too fancy. The whole black just goes well. I've seen people put skins on it. Speed. Let's talk about speed. I mostly ride in 2 and 3. I haven't touched 4 or 5. I have changed it to go up to 28 miles per hour, but honestly, I don't even think you need that, because if you're going to go get a bike like this, an e-bike, to go faster, to really hit 28 miles per hour all the time, then go watch other reviews and go read other forum posts where people talk about the fact that they have to pedal so hard just to get 28 miles per hour. I don't think you need to do that here. However, I think that 2 to 3, even maybe 4 is a perfect spot depending on how aggressive you want to be, because personally, I'd rather have a lot more battery life and range and actually get a little bit of a workout than just have blazing through and then have to charge this every few days. But the speed, I think, is wonderful. You got the gear shifters there. Obviously, we've talked about some issues there that I'm going to need to adjust. You got the bell. It's a wonderful bike, guys, and I bought this for $899. I believe it retails for $999 right now. In the grand scheme of things, you look online and you look at e-bikes, and they're going to be $1,500, $1,300, $1,400, all the way to about $2,000 for that level of bike. What I mean by that level is it's not going to wow anybody. It's not going to sit there and you know, you're not going to fold that thing up into origami, you know, small size that goes in your pocket. But that price range, this, in my opinion, is the best bike. I've seen other bikes that are $400, $500, $600 more expensive. Why get that? I mean, you could get this bike and a new iPhone, a new Galaxy Note, go on vacation, you know, pay some bills and still have just as much fun. Now, of course, if you have the disposable income and you're looking for that other level of bicycle, then yeah, 2, 3, 4, even upwards of that. So definitely keep that in mind. And then overall, who's this for, man? This is honestly for someone who just wants to have fun, someone who actually wants to have fun. But if you want to get places, this bike is solid for that. You're actually going to be able to get places. The range is long enough. The fact that it is a bicycle allows you to still get places. I'm in a golf course right now, and just last week, the battery died. I mean, I pedaled home. I did the same thing once with my boosted board, and the battery died, and I was so frustrated because I actually had to leg kick way home or just carry my 20-pound boosted board. So this bike is for, it's an all-arounder for younger people, for older people, for people who don't really care about bicycling. I wasn't a cyclist. I didn't care about going out and riding a bike before, but now I'm finding ways and reasons to come outside. I'm liking, for example, these videos, I used to do them at home. It's cold out, but I wanted to come out and make these videos out here. So there's that. And honestly, guys, if you think that this targets a certain group or you have some other idea about it, let me know in the comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. I hope I didn't miss anything. I like to make these videos right off of like straight emotion. I don't like to sit there and really think about them too much. I'm sure I'll miss something. But hopefully this video kind of expressed my excitement towards this bicycle. I've told so many of my friends about it, and I hope you guys really do truly enjoy it. If you have any comments, any questions, let me know. Please recommend any kind of accessories below. I'll definitely check them out because, like I said, I definitely want to get a carrying case of sorts for the front and the back, or a phone holder. And hit that subscribe button, guys. Hopefully this sounded good. I'm still using this new mic I've purchased, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I apologize that it seems like it's getting a little dark out here, because it is, and it's a little chilly. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like always, it's Nando. Peace, salute, and adios.